Will the Secret Empire stay united, or will it fall apart? Let's find out in the pages of Secret Empire United, issue number 1. And as the comic opens up, we are taken to the Republic of New Titan, where humans and mutants can live side by side without problem. Until they can't, because the Secret Empire has literally flipped everything upside down. And we see that despite the human here being the one that was being attacked, he is the one under arrest because of his quote-unquote attack. We also note that there is a suspicious van just driving by, and they have to stop by the mandatory Hydra checkpoints. But this isn't going to be a problem, considering these are a bunch of anti-Hydra superheroes who are about to attack everybody. Unfortunately for these heroes, they are greeted with the arrival of the Superior Octopus, who is about to mess them up. Oh boy, and mess them up does he. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to stop all of them, as they do make a quick retreat. Over with the gathering of the Secret Empire, we more or less see the who's who that are part of this. Kraken, Hive, Arnhem, Zoa, Viper, Madame Hydra, more or less everybody you can imagine is all here. And as you can guess, not everybody's on the same page, and not everybody wants to do the exact same thing. I mean, how are you going to spend your money? Taco Tuesday or Spaghetti Saturdays? You got to decide, right? Okay, so that's not the real conversation they're having, but, you know, the real discussion is about how do they retaliate to certain sects that are not exactly agreeing with what the regime is telling them. Certain parts of the Secret Empire want to just outright attack and make examples. Other parts want to take it slowly and retaliate when the time is right. Over in Zorn's throne room, we see that these heroes aren't exactly having a good time either, as none of these guys can also agree on what their next plan is. And over in a Hydra detention facility, we see more heroes are coming to the rescue to try to save some of their allies. Characters like Taskmaster, Deadpool, Vision, Scarlet Witch, to name a few, are all here. And back over with Beast, we see that he is greeting Captain America, and he's going to take him before Zorn, so we can see what exactly the plan is going to be. As the two are left alone, we get the big revelation. Emma Frost is part of the Secret Empire, and she's been the one pulling the strings with Zorn. And hey look, they took away that stupid outfit she's had for like the last 2 years. Thank God. And as Steve is on his way out after they reach some sort of agreement, but not really, because obviously they're both going to scheme against each other, we see that Emma has a fragment. As he gets back to the Empire, he sits down and says, all of you must know your place. You either obey or you are destroyed. And that brings us to the end of the comic. So multiple stories all converging towards one point. And everything does really start to take shape in the Secret Empire, and we see the who's and who's kind of been hiding out and pulling the strings of certain elements, and it's kind of being reflected in some of the other comics. Overall, I'm really finding this comic entertaining as well, and it's definitely a great expansion to what's happening in the main Secret Empire. I give this one a 7.5 out of 10.